Recently, we got a glimpse of new footage from Jurassic World Rebirth, and it's already sparking conversations by teasing some major plot details. Movie described as a soft reboot of the franchise comes with an exciting creative twist. The script is penned by David Koepp, author of the original Jurassic Park. Steven Spielberg steps back as executive producer, leaving the director's chair to Gareth Edwards, best known for his work on Godzilla for Legendary. According to the authors, their goal is to recapture the essence of Spielberg's iconic movies, hoping to restore the franchise to its former glory. Sure, the Chris Pratt-led trilogy raked in billions, but let's be real, many weren't exactly thrilled with their over-the-top theme park vibe. Now, Rebirth promises to win back those disillusioned fans by going back to basics. The first shots reveals an intriguing new character. Scarlett Johansson takes the lead as a former Special Forces operative tasked with a high-stakes mission involving dinosaur DNA. She's joined by paleontologist Henry Loomis, played by Jonathan Bailey, and expedition leader Duncan Kincaid, portrayed by Mahershala Ali. Gareth Edwards revealed that the story draws parallels to the original Jurassic Park, introducing the Delgado family, a civilian group trapped in peril. After intercepting their signal, Johansson's team must juggle rescuing the family while continuing their dangerous mission. Filming for Rebirth took place in diverse locations, including Southeast Asia, as part of Edwards' commitment to recreating Spielberg's immersive aesthetics. Avoiding an over-reliance on green screens, Gareth chose to shoot on real sets to heighten the sense of realism. Oceanic scenes were filmed on Malta, evoking the grounded yet awe-inspiring tone of the original Park movie, which famously shot in Hawaii. One of the most controversial aspects of Rebirth has been the debate over its continuity. Initially rumored to be a full reboot, this idea divided fans. Purists insisted on preserving the original canon, while others argued that a remake could resonate with newer audiences, leveraging nostalgia for the classic. However, it's now confirmed that Rebirth will not overwrite prior events, but rather continue the story with fresh characters and a new perspective. This decision feels like a logical step, considering the underwhelming conclusion of Dominion, which lacked a compelling cliffhanger. With no loose ends demanding resolution, Rebirth has the freedom to start from a clean slate without abandoning its roots. So, what's next for the franchise? The promise of Rebirth suggests a bold new era, blending nostalgia with modern cinematic techniques. David Koepp's involvement as the screenwriter has sparked a wave of intrigue, and his recent podcast appearance offered a deeper dive into the creative vision behind. Koepp reassured audiences that the story remains faithful to the canon of all 6 previous movies, avoiding heavy retconning. He emphasized the importance of balancing realism with humor to ensure the narrative remains engaging yet believable. This commitment to maintaining continuity feels like a course correction, especially after the franchise's history of bending or outright discarding key story elements for the sake of innovation. While Dominion raked in massive box office numbers, it strayed far from the original series concept, abandoning the survival horror atmosphere that made the very first movie so iconic. Instead, it leaned into globe-trotting action that felt disconnected from the franchise's roots. Koepp also teased a tonal shift for Rebirth, promising a return to the restrained, isolated tension of the original Jurassic Park. The focus will pivot back to survival and intimate storytelling rather than sprawling adventures. Even the plot synopsis echoes this approach. The new story centers on 3 specific dinosaurs, whose unique genetic makeup could hold the key to developing a cure that could save countless human lives. This aligns with the title Rebirth, suggesting not just a new chapter for dinosaurs, but also a potential turning point for humanity as it grapples with coexistence after the chaotic events of Dominion. The theme of dinosaur DNA remains a cornerstone of the franchise, but this time with a fresh perspective. Where earlier films explored cloning and genetic manipulation primarily as scientific or commercial endeavors, Rebirth introduces the idea of leveraging dinosaur genetics for the survival of humanity. It's a significant shift. No longer are dinosaurs created merely for entertainment or profit. Instead, their existence now carries a higher purpose, deepening the ethical and emotional stakes. Official synopsis hints at an ecological twist. Earth's environment has become increasingly hostile to dinosaurs, putting them at risk of a second extinction. This raises compelling questions about conservation and coexistence, reframing the narrative around saving these prehistoric creatures rather than merely controlling or exploiting them. The title Rebirth could also allude to the resumption of cloning experiments, not just to preserve the species, but potentially to create new hybrids or uncover secrets from past research that have been kept hidden. So if Rebirth lives up to its promise and achieves similar commercial success to its predecessors, it's likely to spawn additional sequels or spin-offs. The potential for new storylines, including exploring the ethics of genetic resurrection or uncovering hidden research projects, sets up a fertile ground for expanding the franchise. The stakes are high, but with a star-studded cast and an ambitious creative vision, this film could redefine what we expect from the series. Will it truly recapture the magic of the original, or is it simply another attempt to cash in on a beloved legacy? Either way, one thing's for sure, this is one of 2025's most anticipated movies.